Sup lads, it's your boy Bandana-Boi, and today I'm gonna be ranking obscure Arabic words that I have learned throughout my years. Arabic is an absolutely goated language, and there are so many words that I could have put into this tier list. But I picked my favorite 9, and I'm gonna be reviewing them and trying to explain them to y'all by my own terrible definitions. With that being said, lads, let's jump straight into this with the first one of the day. But before we do that, lads, please like and comment, subscribe. It's plug, I don't care. Let's move. Anyway, let's get started, lads, with the first one, which is Swal, lads. This is the only one I do have a copy of in real life. We'll look at one also later down the line, which I might have a copy of, but I'm not getting it out here. I don't care. Swal. What is Swal? Swal probably has different meanings, but what Swal means to me is the tape you put around your tennis racket to bridge anything. To be honest, you can put Swal on anything. I don't know if you know flex tape, but Swan is basically my flex tape. If there's anything I need, any problem I need, especially with my tennis racket, you know, I put some Swan on it. Don't mind that it's pink. When I'm out here swinging, lads, when I'm out, I don't play golf, lads. I don't play golf. That's why it's Swan, that's why I have it in pink. This is what Swan is supposed to be. Swan is the only reason we even have a video. Swan gave me the inspiration and chicken noodle soup. But that's not the point. The point is, Swan is top tier. You got a broken relationship? On Swan. You got a broken leg? Put some Swan on it. There's nothing you can do to yourself that Swan won't fix. Let's leave Swan aside and let's go to the next one. The next word is Al-Faza. Lads, this word is low-key kind of like, you're in some trouble and you need someone to come and bail you out. What do you call that person? You call them Al-Faza in Arabic. Whenever someone is just such a great person to you, you're in some serious trouble, you know, perhaps you got arrested, perhaps you're about to get arrested, but you don't want to get arrested. Maybe you're about to enter a fist fight. Who's gonna bail you out? Who's gonna be there next to you? Who's gonna get you out of trouble? Who's gonna save you in the last moment when you forgot to get your mom some flowers on Mother's Day? It's the Faza. This individual is hella ghosted, and whenever you need them, they gonna be there for you, and they gonna help. Let's move on to the next one. You all know Arabic, you might be like, oh, this is kind of the same as the last one. No, it's not. Al-Faza is someone who bails you out when you need him. Kafu is just someone who's kafu. Kafu is someone who is simply ghosted. When you want to call someone ghosted, but you don't really want to glaze, you go kafu. When you hear some good news and your friends are finally planning a hangout for y'all to see each other, you go, that's kafu. You know, when someone tells you they got a promotion, that's kafu. When you come home and your mom made your favorite dish, that's kafu. When you learn to do your first backflip, that's kafu. It's so versatile and it's so easy to use. You don't even need to think about it. When anything positive just happens, you just go, yeah, that's kafu. It's like just the situation right here, for example. Hey, Chief, I got you some 12 for your birthday. Here you go, man. Yo, Chief, you didn't have to, you know, you didn't have to. This means a lot to me. This means a lot to me. Hey, got me some twal, lads. Got me some twal. That's kafu. Now, moving on to the fourth word, we got to This one is used in more of a romantical sense. When guys say it between each other, it might have a different meaning. That's a little suspicious, but we don't judge over here. It literally means, put me in my grave. Don't worry, in this context, and in most of the contexts that you are gonna hear this word in, it is used in quite a delightful way. It basically means I love you, or something even higher than that, I admire you. It is beyond love. That's when you say it to someone you love. However, when one of your friends tells you this, he's probably taking the piss. If you catch one of your friends saying to you, and y'all ain't in a relationship, y'all might have to start just fighting. What you mean to I'm joking, lads. This word is just basically you saying I love you in the nicest Arabic way you can. Tobun is only the male connotation. So, lads, next time you see someone you love, you know, don't forget to hit them with the Tobun. Tobun, lads. Lads. Moving on to the sixth one, we got Nanu. Or, as they're saying it here, it's Nahnu. I low-key might have misspelled this. I'm like, lads. This one translates to soft. Nanu. When someone's being too spoiled, when someone's being too iffy about doing anything, anytime you touch them, they go, oh my god. As one of the lads, you tell them, Chief, you a little Nanu, you feel me? You little Nanu, like, come on, Chief, man up a bit. You can't be acting soft like this. You gotta be acting a bit less Nanu. I'm guessing this word has two contexts though. Could maybe use this with girls and it be a compliment, like, oh, you're cute. In most contexts, it's just you telling one of your lads, stop acting so soft. You can't be screaming every time. I give you, oh. Moving on to number 7, lads. amana. Lads, amana. As the picture signifies, it's basically security. Amana means like safety. The way you use this, let's say you and your boy, give you the twal, are joking about someone, right? And you're joking the entire time. And eventually, it gets a little serious. And you need to actually know if they're joking or not. Or the twal. At that point, you go, amana, tell me, where did you get the twal from? And they will tell you where you get the twal from. Because amana means basically, keep it a buck with me. Earnestly. Yeah. When have you ever heard someone say that out loud? Earnestly. Where did you get that twal from? I want to put some twal on my pink racket. So amana is used exactly in that context. Where you just want to tell someone, keep a buck with me now. Did this actually happen? And they will tell you what actually happened. Moving on to the next word, we got malgoof. Some of y'all might be jumping on your seats. Yo, whoa, what you mean, my goof? This is basically a nice way to call someone an idiot. It's not a cuss word. It's not a cuss word. It's a little like, what you doing, chief? It's kind of like when in English, when you say you dummy. When you say it in Arabic, it releases so much pent-up energy, yet it doesn't hurt the individual receiving it. Where you tell them, you are malgoof. You can use this whenever you want. They do someone dumb, you call them malgoof. Sometimes even if you miss them a lot, you haven't seen them in a minute, you're like, yo, why haven't you called me in a minute? Yeah, my goof. I got that light-hearted. That's my G. Enter my goof. Hit me up. Next up, lads, moving on to the next one, we got salfa. Salfa means a conversation. This actually ties really well with the next word I have on the list. But let's stay on this word for now. Salfa, it's a conversation. When you're talking about someone and someone says, oh, what's the salfa? What's the conversation about? It's not just a conversation. It's what's the topic of the conversation. It comes at a really weird angle. I don't even know how to explain it, lads. This one probably makes the least sense to y'all, but makes a whole lot of sense to me. But maybe the only reason I have it is because of the word that comes after this. Because when you combine these two together, you get one of the funniest phrases you can ever put in mankind. So let us see what the final word is. Bad. And as you guys can see from the picture, bad literally means eggs. Bad means eggs. And they're like, what's this guy yapping about? What's so funny about some eggs? Y'all don't understand how funny bad is in Arabic. I can't even think of nothing in English that comes close to bad. The best way you can use this word with the last one is salfa-bad, which means the conversation you're talking about is eggs. It's basically the same as buns in English, but it just hits that much different. It is 20 tiers above. While bad might be bad, if y'all get me, it is not really bad. Because it's goated. It's goated. Whenever anyone does anything, this doesn't stretch just to conversations where you can say the conversation is bad. No. When someone does anything you don't like, you just simply hit them with, that's bad. Maybe one of your close friends, he came to you, he gave you some twal, and that friend told you, what the hell is this? This is bad. At that point, you know that you should cut them out of your life. Because if anyone doesn't like twal, they shouldn't even be talking to you. Because twal is top 5, and I don't care what y'all say. With that being said, lads, this video might have been bad, or it might have been kafir. Y'all tell me in the comment section below. If y'all have reached this far in the video, don't forget to comment some swal. I appreciate the tape. Don't cancel me. Thank you for your time. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, even if it's just for the twal. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. And me and twal will give you guys the goodbye. Tschüss!